Good morning and welcome to the channel, folks. My name is Mind Power. People call me MP. Thank you for joining me today. Listen, the title of this video is why narcissistic relationships do not last. Why narcissistic relationships do not last. Guys, if you're new, welcome to the channel. Here on this channel, we turn our pain into possibilities and power. We take our power back. And we turn our shame, the shame that the narcissist throws upon us, into success and services. And so this is my service to you, revealing why these relationships do not last. So listen, guys, I'll dive right in. Do me a favor. I have a YouTube channel. If you guys don't mind, kindly go over there. It's under the same name, Mr. Mind Power. And subscribe to the channel. I hear TikTok is on the brink of shutting down, and therefore probably be a good idea if you like the content to venture over there and sign up. That's where I'll be heading, right? Anyways, so guys, if you're new, please go back. There's a video in my profile on my page. I think it's called narcissistic framing and manipulation explained. So when the narcissist, narcissists as children abandon themselves because of some trauma. As a result of that, they took on a fake identity. So let's start there. What is a fake identity, you ask? People refer to it as the mask. People refer to it as a false self. All of this, I think people are misunderstanding to a certain degree. And if you're new to the channel, folks, I wear shades because when I was little, the sun burned my eyes, and I've always had to wear shades ever since. I'm not trying to be cool. I've said this before. I'll say it again. That would be narcissistic. That would be narcissistic. So what is the false self? Guys, when the narcissist meets you, the narcissist takes a snapshot of you, right? And from there on, they interact with you. I coined this phrase. It's called an idealized frame of reference. The narcissist takes a snapshot, right? They do it for you and everything in life. Inside the narcissist's head, it's comprised with all these little snapshots of frames of references. Think of it as a rotating frame of reference, right? Rotating around the mind of the narcissist. So when they meet you, what pops up in front of them is that frame of reference for the idealized version of you. And inside of that idealized frame is how you're supposed to be perfectly, how you're supposed to, it's really the image of the love bomb. What you reflected back to the narcissist is what they snapshot, right? So at that time, you're looking at the narcissist, you're reflecting back to the What you don't understand about the love bomb is that you're reflecting back to the narcissist their grandiosity, because that's what they're reflecting to you. So to the narcissist, the reason the narcissist love bombs you is because when they see you, the narcissist sees that you're in awe of them and you like them, right? But they have to love bomb you for you to like them. And so you're reflecting back to them their grandiosity, because at that point when they're love bombing you, it's the most grandiose time in a narcissist's life, because you're saying how great they are. They see your emotions. They see you're enamored. They see you like them, right? So you're feeding the grandiosity in the love bomb. And so that's why it's so crazy. And then from there on, they take a snapshot of you. And from there on, they interact with that snapshot for the rest of your life. Meaning, you're supposed to, for every day of your life, report to duty as a love bomb person, right? So where does it all fall apart? Why do they leave you? It's because the narcissist had to become a narcissist to get through the world. When the narcissists abandon themselves, they abandon their emotions, the emotional side of them, the good emotions, love, compassion, caring, empathy, warmth, optimism, and curiosity. All of this is gone from the narcissist. What's inside is the other side, the dark side: hate, envy, malice, jealousy, just the dark stuff, right? And so to get on in the world, they have to create a false self, right? Because if they encounter someone and that person realizes you can't relate to me, you don't have empathy, it would cause a narcissistic injury to the narcissist, right? Because the narcissist had to create a false identity. So here's a question, guys. Here's a multiple choice question. All right, I'll just ask the question. What is a false identity? What exactly is it? What is the mask, right? What exactly is it? Okay? Can you guys answer that? Okay? Anyone who answers this question, I'll give you a piggyback ride. I weigh 250 pounds. All right, guys, listen. The false identity and the mask and all of that you guys refer to is one thing and one thing only. It's the narcissist's second biggest secret, right? The mask, the false identity, is, guess what? It is narcissism. That's what it is, right? Let me explain. So when the narcissist meets someone, meets you, meets me, and anyone else outside in public, because they lack empathy, they encounter people, and if people realize you don't have any empathy, you can't even relate to me, get out of here. If you when you see a narcissist acting out, we refer to them as Karens. When they're approaching some stranger, wigging out because the stranger parked their car close to the line in the parking lot, and the Karen loses their minds, right? And calls the police and starts screaming at the police to write this guy a ticket for parking close to the line, close to their car, right? It's because the narcissist has experienced a narcissistic injury from that person. Why? Because the narcissist has an idealized frame of reference, a snapshot for how people are supposed to park in the parking lot, right? That's what I'm saying. Every encounter they have, a snapshot pops up from way back when they first went to a parking lot and did a snapshot of the parking lot. They basically love bombed the parking lot and said, this is how the parking lot is supposed to be forever, right? So that's what narcissism is. Narcissism is just a cloak, a mask they wear when they go outside to protect them from these narcissistic injuries that they'll encounter once the mask slips, right? When we see Karens, it's because the mask falls, right? It's because they don't know how to act. They can't regulate themselves if you're outside the frame, the photograph of reference, and therefore they must act up. They must try to get you back inside the frame, right? But that is narcissism. That's what narcissism is. It's a protection device, a cloak, a coat, right? To protect them when they go outside and exist in the real world, not in their minds, to protect them from receiving narcissistic injuries, right? So they came up with this structure, narcissism, to operate in the world. The narcissism only applies to you. You have to stay in line. You have to park between the lines. You have to get a permit to sell cookies on the sidewalk if you're a 6-year-old, right? And you have to act perfectly in the relationship, right? Because anytime you say no to the narcissist in the relationship, they will have to abandon you because you're causing that narcissistic injuries when you say no, when you disagree, when you question them, when you challenge your grandiosity. The cloak they have on, the narcissism they wear, is to protect them. And so that's why they have to get rid of you. That's why they have to get rid of your relationship, is because too many of these injuries will occur. And therefore, they have to go to someone else who will idealize them and love bomb someone else. And that's why they cheat on you, is because they're in an injured state at that time. That's my video. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye.